Welcome to our back-to-back craft show weekend for Paper Crane Shop. Alicia and I are up extremely early to make a several-hour drive to Idaho Falls. We actually ended up finishing our booth setup pretty quickly, but I will show you later in the video how we set up for day 2. We love coming out to Idaho Falls. We always do very well at these events, and it's exciting to be able to cast like a wider net for Paper Crane Shop, like our brand name, and we really feel like it's helping to grow like that brand recognition. So we talked to a lot of people, made a lot of connections, and of course made a lot of sales. But before we knew it was time to pack up and hit the road. We are actually driving down to Pocatello, which is about an hour away from Idaho Falls, but it is in the direction of our home, so that's a plus. And the plan is to spend the night in Pocatello to save ourselves just time, energy, and gas, of course, since we have to be back in the area the next day anyway. And oh my gosh, do you guys see these views? Like sometimes these drives do kind of suck, but sometimes we get to witness some really spectacular views. And I don't know what it is about spending the night away from home, but Alicia and I had like the major zoomies when we got to the hotel. And here I am about to break a hip jumping on this bed. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Anyway, then we decided to treat ourselves to dinner before going to bed, and we had some Olive Garden, which was so yummy. But anyway, here I am, fresh as a spring daisy. Just kidding, I'm a disaster in the mornings. But after a quick shower, Alicia and I were able to have like a really slow morning, which is just incredibly rare for us. So we just decided to kind of take our time getting ready, and we talked about literally anything but work, because it's just really nice to be able to disconnect sometimes. We've been so focused on our business, so it was just so nice to kind of just be mother and daughter again. But anyway, once again, it is time to set up for another craft show. I did forget my tripod, so this isn't the best angle, but here's how we set up our booth. We do actually have plans to do some major upgrades to our booth this year, but we love our current setup and it has worked for us for a really long time. Obviously, this video is sped up, but really this setup took us less than 20 minutes. And as you can see, we make it a point to like have a lot of levels, have a lot of color. We use a lot of risers, different types of displays, and we just want our booth to look very recognizable. And so when we do craft shows that we've done before, we always try to get put in the same spot, and we feel like that helps our visibility, especially for repeat customers or people that like tend to make a first lap and then on their second lap decide to purchase. Like for this craft show, previous shoppers know that they can find like our iconic pink booth in this specific corner. And for new shoppers that maybe like passed by but didn't make the decision to buy on that first go around, maybe they'll come back the second go around and be like, oh yeah, there's that pink booth. I wanted something from there. So anyway, here's how the booth looks when it's all set up. I love how colorful, whimsy, and inviting it is. And we definitely feel like it helps us to make sales and again, have a lot of brand recognition. And again, we ended up having a fantastic day. Here's a little clip of Alicia coming back from supporting some other artists. But before we knew it, it was time to pack up and make the drive home. Here's a last shot of these beautiful, spectacular views. And it's time for us to go. So we will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!